Peter Carr.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And can I welcome the Minister to his post and those others who are new in post. Despite our political differences, I hold them all in very high personal regard. On the 19th of July, I put to the then Vaccine Minister that the only way to have stability in schools come autumn term and to protect the well-being of students would be to offer the vaccine over the summer months. He chose not to. The result is, I spoke to a principal just in recent days who said that schools are no longer primary places of learning, but actually they are logistical centres, twice weekly testing, facilitating the vaccine rollout, dealing with local COVID outbreaks. And instead of having a wall of protected adults, which is what he said to me would be the case, students are faced with a wall of pinched and angry anti-vaxxers who are preventing them from getting into the school by bullying, harassing and interrupting their school flow. Will he accept the Labour proposal to have exclusion zones around schools for the duration of any vaccine rollout programme happening? And will he apologise to the 200,000 students and their families who are currently off school because he chose not to implement the measures that would have kept them there?
I'm grateful for the Shadow Minister's question and for his remarks about the team. I would just remind him that it was the Joint Committee on Vaccination and Immunisation that did not initially make the decision and then went further and asked the 4 Chief Medical Officers to then make that decision. So, as we have done throughout the vaccination programme, we've operated by taking the advice of JCVI, by taking the advice of the Chief Medical Officers, and we moved swiftly the moment that advice was made available to vaccinate 12 to 13-year-olds. And of course, through the holiday period, that was expanded to out-of-school vaccination. And now that they are returning back into school, that continues at pace. But he is right to highlight the dangerous behaviour of some anti-vaxxers. There is no place for anti-vaxxers harassing or coming anywhere near school leaders, and I have the reassurance of the Home Secretary that she will make any resources available that the sector needs to make sure those people in our schools are protected and able to get on with the job of teaching children and protecting them.
Alberton.